Hello, hello. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Career Pact Podcast. My name is Neil Patel. I'm the host of this podcast. And today, if you guys are looking at the title of the pod, it says a intro, as in a reintroduction of who I am, what this podcast is all about, why I'm doing it, what's all of this for. I just want to talk about this briefly because for those of you who don't know or haven't listened to any of my previous episodes the last 4 or 5 days, I was on a little vacation with some of my friends for 4 or 5 days. And my girlfriend, before I left, and she was like, "Hey, like, why don't you just make a little reintroduction episode so people know who you are for any of my new listeners, and just talk about who I am, what I do, why I do it, and what I have planned for the future." So, welcome. If you are a new listener and if you've never heard me speak before or know anything about me, my name is Neil Patel. My life story, well, I don't know if I want to dive into my entire life story, but this podcast, it's called the Career Pact Podcast, not Create Pact, Career Pact. I take two of my favorite words in this world, create and impact, put them together. Not the sexiest name in the world, probably a little bit hard to pronounce, and it may seem a little bit odd, but I'm embracing my weirdness and the oddness. If you guys like it, cool. If you don't, hey, it is what it is. But I made this podcast to talk about my daily life. I've always kind of struggled with putting myself out there, putting my thoughts out into the world, sharing my learnings, my struggles, the things that I suck at, things that I may be good at, what I care about, what I want to achieve. So I thought a podcast would be the best way to do it. And I went all in and I went ham. I was like, you know what, Neil, if you're going to do this, you're going to do it every single day for a year. And look where we are. We are on day number 194, approaching 200. Man, I can't believe I've been doing this thing for 194 days in a row. Now, let's be honest. Let's just get the elephant out of the room. Has the growth been incredible? No, it hasn't. But what has been fun is talking into this microphone every single day, knowing that some people do listen. And whenever I post a little thing on my Instagram story, like, hey, check out this episode, or I post a video about something, people actually like it. And I've gotten nice things from people that they've said to me. And I really appreciate that. And that's what keeps me going every single day. And a little bit more background, I was in college for about 2 years, started in 2019 and 2021. I left college. And for about a year, I was like, maybe even longer, like a year and a half, I was lost. Didn't really know what I was doing with my life. Even now, I'm still kind of like, eh. But this has given me some sort of direction into what I really enjoy doing and what I want to do. But after I left college for a year and a half, I was just like working around, doing a 9 to 5. I'm still doing it. I still have a great full time job. But in that process, I've always wanted to create and put myself out there, make videos, talk. Hence why this podcast has come about. So I guess if I'm sounding kind of repetitive here, it's because I am being repetitive, and you guys should know that I'm just doing this podcast because it seemed like the right thing to do. And I'm doing it because I enjoy it. I'm doing it because it feels like play, not work. It's it's the time in my day, it's the actual feeling that I get where it's the most fulfilling. Even though not hundreds of thousands of people listen to it, not even hundreds of people listen to it. It's in the dozens, actually less than dozens. But you know what? Every episode is a learning curve. I get to communicate my thoughts, articulate myself, share my feelings, share the things that I'm aware about, and I get feedback from it, from my partner, some of my close friends who listen to it, and it feels good. So, you know, I guess for the future, what I really want to do is I want to go harder. I need to work a lot harder on this podcast than I am right now, because doing a daily episode, it takes up a lot of my time. I'll be frank, it takes up 2 to 3 hours of my day to do one episode, and doing that every single day on top of a full-time job, managing a relationship. I don't want to make it seem like it's I never want to be that type of person who's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm putting in so much work." No, because there can always be more to do. And for the next, let's see, 165 days or 100, however many days are left until for this entire challenge to be over. You know, if I feel good, which I know I will at the end of 365, and depending on what I want to do, what my priorities are, and where I really want to take this thing, I might keep doing it daily because this is just fun. I was joking around with a friend a couple months ago. I was like, dude, what if I do this for like 1,000 days? What if I do this for 10,000 days? Who the hell knows what this can lead to? I've gotten like a couple of people, they've told me, it's like, dude, like your consistency is incredible. And just testing my limits and testing how far I can really take this would be so freaking cool to me. And I think the older I get, the more experiences that I have, the more things that I learn, it'll be easier for me to just shoot from the hip and talk about something that I genuinely care about every day. It's like a reflection of my daily life. The older I get, I feel like I'm going to be able to do it a lot better. And it helps doing a daily episode, right? Because you get practice on communicating again, your thoughts, your emotions, your learnings, and I think I'm only going to get better. So I was joking around with them saying like, man, what if I do this for 1,000, 10,000 days? A lot of freaking days. And they were like, dude, why not? So you never know with me, guys. I can go to 3 episodes a week, 2 episodes a week, or I can keep doing it daily. But the future is I'm going to be posting every single episode of the podcast on my YouTube channel because I want to grow this thing. I want to promote it more, get more eyes on it, and you guys are starting to see it. This will be the first video, actually, first video pod actually that will be going up on YouTube. And starting today on day number 194, there will be a full video episode every single day until I end this thing up on YouTube. And then, you'll see some shorts on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube shorts. So make sure you guys follow me there. It's just the Career Pact podcast on everything: TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube shorts. And let's see where we can take this, guys, because I'm going to need all the support I can get from you guys. And if you guys enjoy any of the episodes that I've ever made, anything that I talk about, if you guys feel related or what, if you guys feel like you relate to it, please let me know. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, because I'm not stopping anytime soon. And I'm excited to see where this journey takes us, because it's not just me doing a daily podcast solo. It can get tough, but knowing that someone on the other side may be watching this, and I know that, look, it's not me, it's we. Whatever we build this into, it'll be a great, great journey. So let's start today. You see this, episode on YouTube, wherever the hell you're listening, Spotify, Apple Pods. You're seeing clips on this from Reels or Shorts or TikTok. Wherever it is, hit that like button. Leave a comment if you guys feel like something you like, if you learned something, or if you got to know me a little bit better, and share this with a friend, because if you could share this with a friend, it would mean the absolute world. And once again, my name is Neil Patel. This is a podcast that I do. I've fallen in love with it, and I can't wait to see where I am in the next 10 years. I love you guys so much. And like I always say, take care, tell someone that you love them, and go do something nice for someone today, because they genuinely deserve it. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you, guess what, tomorrow. Peace.